The governor of North Dakota signs a measure banning the use of so-called transgender pronouns in schools. Republican Doug.
Good.
Did you guys know if you don't have sex for 1 year, you revert? You're a born-again virgin.
Fuck no, baby.
Prior to that year, it was in the thousands.
Huh?
Nothing.
Well, I'm joined by the former Miss USA, Sarah Rose Summers, and Ivana Knoll, the former Miss Croatia, and the feminist campaigner and current Miss North London. I've given her that title, Julie Bindle. All right, Julie, let me start with you, Miss North London, which I'm sure you would have won if you'd ever entered. What's your problem with this? I never understood why they took it away. I thought the whole point of beauty pageants was the name on the tin suggests it was about physical beauty, and we got to celebrate the beautiful female form. Who cares?
Look, the competitiveness of these beauty competitions is sexism on steroids.
They're competitions to see who's the
pitting
most
women against
beautiful.
each other and saying
It's the whole point of it.
women lose and women win. And this is exactly how women are socialised, to feel worth less compared to
come off it,
conventionally
Julie.
attractive
You don't
women.
believe
A
this.
beauty standard that is set by men. Without sexism, we wouldn't have Miss World.
Last time I checked,
and also,
millions-
if you think about what happens in these competitions,
Julie,
there are so many women.
Last time I checked, millions of women watch these competitions on TV too. They love them.
It's irrelevant.
I don't understand what her problem is. If this is what women want to do, then let them do it. Isn't that all about freedom and empowerment? Like, you're trying to stop women from doing what they want to do just because you don't agree with it? A picture is worth 1,000 words. You can immediately tell who's on what side of the argument. My wife is 42 years old and won a bikini contest. She worked out hard and it was her dream, and I'm proud of her and really, really lucky. The female body has been worshipped since ancient Greece. Funny how she isn't complaining about Mr. Olympia participants who are literally wearing G-strings on stage, or male participants in fitness competitions who compete in swimsuits. As always, the women who would never win a contest are the ones who complain about the contest. We should always celebrate determination, beauty, hard work and things that are special. I believe these pageants are voluntary. Don't participate if you don't agree with the rules, and don't watch if you disagree with the competition. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Like, do you know what I mean? Just turn the TV off.
I think it's just so important in this feminist female empowerment movement that we support each other's dreams and goals and aspirations, and no one ever forced me to compete in Miss Nebraska USA, Miss Universe. That was something I chose to do because it really did teach me a healthy lifestyle. It taught me to long-term sustain. You know, I never neglected my sweet tooth. I love my sweets. But I found ways I enjoyed moving my body, and that's not something that came natural to me either. I think that's so important. When people hear that I'm pro swimsuit competition, they instantly think, oh, well, you know, look at you. You don't have to work for it by any means. Well, that is completely false. My judges panel was fully made of women as well.
Right. I mean, I'm allowed to celebrate the beautiful female form, as indeed we are to celebrate the beautiful male form. I mean, you're looking at it.
I had your producer told me that I would be debating with two women about this, I would have chosen not to come on the programme.
And there you have it, the modern feminist just exposed herself. She said she doesn't want to debate women. So that proves to me that she doesn't want to debate the idea, she just wants to debate men. So her problem is with men. There we go. It didn't take long, did it? It took about 10 minutes to get to the bottom of what she really means.
If I want to smoke, I will smoke. If I want to drink, I will drink. If I want to go out, I will go out. Because I'm the one that brings the money in this house. I'm the one with the boss in this house. So if I'm going to go out, you're going to stay here with the kids. You got that? And that's how it is.
Good.
That's how I'm going to tell them when she gets here.
Tell someone's a slut when you see multicolored lights through the window. And yes, that is my window.
Jack, hello. How long have you been a firefighter? 5 years. You like it? Love it. You one of those gung-ho guys, run into the burning building, no fear? Run into the burning building while guys like you are running out screaming like little girls.
got in trouble for refusing to call trans men and women by their preferred personal pronouns.
No, that's not actually true. I got in trouble because I said I would not follow the compelled speech dictates of the federal and provincial government. I actually never got in trouble for not calling anyone anything.
Why should your right to freedom of speech trump a trans person's right not to be offended?
Because in order to be able to think, you have to risk being offensive. Look at the conversation we're having right now. You're certainly willing to risk offending me in the pursuit of truth. Why should you have the right to do that? It's been rather uncomfortable.
You haven't sat there and... I'm just trying to work that out. I mean...
Ha, gotcha.
He destroyed her. Everything she said didn't even make sense. She believes that people have rights to not be offended. How are you going to police that? I mean, let me use her logic against her. Everything she says offends me, therefore she should never speak ever again in public. Is that going to work in the real world? No, it's not.
So let me tell you something, like a staple of the modern woman, right? They believe that they are higher than their level. Right? So I've always said, you see when you take your makeup off and your lashes off and your nails off and your wig off and your hair inches out and then you go to bed, that's what you are. That's your level.
Oh my God,
hang on.
I love that. Well, the governor of North Dakota signs a measure banning the use of so-called transgender pronouns in schools. Republican Doug Burgum signed the bill yesterday. It prohibits public schools and government offices from requiring its employees to use transgender pronouns. Teachers also are now required to contact parents if their child identifies as transgender. And joining us now is Jay Richards, director of the DeVos Center for Life, Religion and Family, and the William E. Simon Senior Research Fellow. Jay, great to be with you today. A lot to get to. But first, I want to get your thoughts on this new North Dakota law. And do you think this is the right move? And do you think other states may follow suit?
I do, actually. I mean, I think it's important to distinguish a law that prevents people from speaking, that could violate, say, the First Amendment, from a law that prevents compelled speech. In other words, the problem is that you have students and teachers and administrators in schools that can otherwise feel compelled to use the false opposite-sex pronouns for kids that identify, as you said, as transgender. That's what we're actually dealing with. And so, obviously, some people are not going to want to do that. Frankly, I wouldn't want to do that. If you think, look, I've got a male student here, I don't want to be compelled to pretend that he's a female because I would be participating in a falsehood. And so that's what this law is designed to do, to protect people like that, their consciences, and I think other states would be wise to follow suit.
I mean, it's about time this happened. Obviously, if you believe that you're something you're not, 20, 30 years ago, you was told you had a mental illness, but now, for some reason, it's celebrated and they're trying to force it on kids. So yeah, it's about time they introduced like some sort of law to stop all this stuff from getting out of hand. All these crazy teachers, they're going to be so mad when they find out they can't push their insane agenda on these little kids. This is going to be them when they find out.
I swear y'all always got something to be mad at. I see no good reason why an actor of any race can't play any historical figure. It's acting. Queen Charlotte, you know, you got Queen Charlotte coming out from Shonda. Then the internet be internet Muhammad Ali, Snow White, Queen Elizabeth II, Hitler. Y'all are so immature. Polar bear. Leave the animals out of this, please. Martin Luther King, what? The man who stood against the naked. Get out of here. Obama. Simone Can he be snooped? Please. Rosa Parks. I ain't finna move. Netflix presents Black Panther. Under the sea.
I woke you up at 3 a.m. and asked you, can you cook him a meal? What meal are you cooking for?
I'm not doing it. Nothing, the fuck? I'm not waking up at 3 a.m. I'm so sorry. Or peanut butter jelly. I'm going back to sleep.
And not a damn thing.
I'm not cooking a damn thing. They getting a sandwich. It's 3 a.m. Fuck, I look like Martha Stewart.
No.
Hell
nothing.
no.
A dream.
He gonna get a nice turkey and cheese sandwich with some chips and the juice. I'm making him shit. He better get the fuck up and make his own self. Like what?
On to sleep.
Probably a turkey and cheese sandwich.
This pussy.
And if you're in my wallet, then you're in my kitchen. Where the fuck is my Parmesan?
Slow burn joke you got for us.
So when my husband and I first started going out, he was a really bad snorer. And what he told me was when he lay on his back, his balls would cover his anus and create an airlock, and that's why he snores.
What a joker.
Alright guys, if you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thanks for watching, thanks for all the love and all the support. I really appreciate every single one of you. Like I said before, I started YouTube 4 months ago as a joke with no intentions of carrying it on. A few of the videos blew up and then everyone said they wanted more videos, so 4 months later, 11,400 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. I cannot thank you enough. So you are the reason I'm doing YouTube, because of the support. And yeah, I'm just pushing the truth. I'm just exposing all the crazy shit that's going on in the world. So I'm gonna keep doing that. And yeah, as always, make sure you like, share and subscribe. Peace.
Jesus Christ is my saviour, and I don't believe in all spirits and alter egos. And even mentioning stuff like that on TV, you're getting it. And honestly.
That's the difference.
If God is with me, nobody can be against me. And if you're entering spirits and stuff into your body, you can't win. You've already lost. You can't beat me.
It's going to be your God against my God.
Time and time.